Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Time to crown a champion here in Detroit. It's the final day of the Rocket Mortgage Classic. G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, being in Detroit, downtown here, it's got its own charm, doesn't it? There's a bit of character about it in this Detroit Golf Club. Another one of those old world gems.
It is one of these courses that we get a treat to play on the PGA Tour, designed by Donald Ross back in the day. And this is a kind of a composite course. They switch out a couple of holes from the south to the north. But beyond that, it's just one of those weeks where you feel like you're going back in time a little bit. The way that the greens were designed, the way that they look and they feel, and the bunkering, it's just not everyday kind of stuff. And I think players like it because it is because that it's not overly long. You see a lot of birdies, but that's what they want. Kind of, you know, 2/3 in the way of the year. It's been a long year. They want to go out to a golf course that feels user friendly. And if they hit it well, they find the fairways. Boy, I tell you what, it's a scorer's delight, you know. But you get off target a little bit, that long rough and those trees, they're going to grab you, and it's going to make life difficult. But this is such a fun golf course, such a fun week to be a part of.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him. Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length. 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
Okay, that'll end up pin high. This one's for birdie. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green at 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Not a bad play, that one. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
This is for birdie.
Well, that's a nice line. Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Fantastic approach, right at it. Rose Zhang is having a word with her caddy after that shot. Not sure if it's related or not, but the rivalry seems to be heating up here.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And as we move on to the next, our featured player leads by 4. The par 4, 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Going with the 7. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. And that puddle drop. Well done. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into setting up, hopefully, an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Maybe going for the green, are we? Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
That putt went a bit long there. It's just about 3 feet away. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar, Luke. The greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
He's currently in first place. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Outstanding approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Handy effort, that one. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Now at -9 for the tournament. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one, around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. That was special. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And now he'll move to 10 under for the tournament. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
That could play. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Putting for birdie here. He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Oh, well played. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big muscles to get it home in two there.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. Henny's down there. You got a read?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, what a shame. A free putt for par there. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Reached the 15th. A great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers left and right, one short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. An opportunity for a birdie here. And that putt drops, now 13 under par, heading down the stretch.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat, and funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here, nothing worse.
Okay, one extra club.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Putting for par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy 2-putt. Just 3 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. And a lovely way to finish his day, closing the round with a birdie. This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Impressive. Absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player is something special.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hello there and welcome to this society event. We've got a par 4 staring us down here on the first hole. Let's start off with a fantastic drive and take it from there. Well, let's regroup. And second shot here on the first. Safe approach, nice. 14 feet to the cup from here. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Oh, come on. And the only thing left to do is sink this putt and get your par. And you're at even par. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. I like that. Hitting into an elevated green, we might need more club. Nice stroke, we're on the green. And here we have a 16-foot putt. Oh, right by. All right, this one for par. All right, let's get to the next. And you're at even par currently. Okay, third hole, par 4, let's go. Nothing wrong with that. And this one's about 130 yards away. Oh, is this one gonna go down? Oh, right, but just missed the hole. All right, give it a tap. I guess that was a good hole, tapping in for birdie. That's going to bring it down to 1 under par. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Here's the second shot on the 4. Yeah, that'll play. You could go to 2 under with this putt right here. And it looks like this will just move a tiny little bit to the right. Ooh, almost. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. And we have a 1-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. All right, we got a par 5 ahead of us here on the 5th. Looks like this one's pretty safe. Was a good one. Setting up for our 3rd shot. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. Great chip shot there, pure. That's pure. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. Okay, moving on to the next. And our current leader is up by a stroke on the rest of the field. And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball. Really nice swing. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. This one's 23 feet away. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, look at this thing. This one's still tracking. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. That drive was fierce. And just in the first cut on this one. Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough. And this next putt for par. And the person on top is leading by a stroke at the moment. And wind's blowing out there, right to left. Beautiful swing. We are about 140 yards out. Maybe this one I'll kick to the left. Way to go out there, champ. This one's 8 feet away. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. And the front 9 on this course ends with a par 3. That'll work on the green, won't it? And if you can sink this, it's a birdie for you. Good work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. And our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. All right, we head to the 10th. We got a par 4 ahead of us. This one's about 110 from the pin. This one's heading left. Setting up here, nestled into this greenside rough. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Looking good. Nice. That's gonna work. That's for par. 4 under par is your score at the moment. And for the 11th, we have a par 3.
Hopeless.
Oops, this one's heading for the beach. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have.
Low.
All right, a bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand.
Nice shot in the
let's drop
sand.
this in and save par. Oh, come on, ball. All right, you can sink this and salvage a bogey on this one. And that will do. And that hole's going to bring you up to 3 under par. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole.
I love the beach with umbrella low. Bogey. Can't handle the pressure.
Okay, I'll accept that. Might be in trouble on this one. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or two extra on this shot. That'll do for the approach. You could go to 4 under if this goes down. Well, this one's looking good so far. Oh, just missed that birdie. Here we go, just a few more inches. All right, with the tap in. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4.
No blow. You're getting smashed.
Good one. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin.
That's okay. Smashed harder than your mom tonight. Still having fun?
Going a bit left of the pin. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time.
Loser mentality, that's why you're so low down the rankings.
Come on, get in, get in. And the chip drops on in for you. That'll be your birdie. And I think I'm going to have another look at that shot. That was interesting. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment.
Oh, Mao.
All right, on to the 14th. This one is a par 4.
Love me some keyboard warriors.
Nicely done. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. This putt is daunting, to say the least. Hopefully he can this. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Looking good so far. Continues on a great line. Oh, come on, get in the hole. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. And after that one, you're bringing your score down to 5 under. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. Here's their second shot on the 15th hole.
Based on how your character looks, I'm guessing you're a transvestite.
Good job. We're on the green. You could take this putt down. You could go to 6 under. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right, that was amazing. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently.
Either that or a pedophile.
Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th.
Oh, Mao.
Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. And we are back in the fairway. Okay, third shot.
Junker in the bunker.
Sweet. Here is a 12-footer. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Nice job. That's for birdie. 7 under par after that hole. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. And 22 feet from the cup. We got a downhill putt here, going right to left as well. Starting this one out pretty good. This really looks good. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. Our leader has a 2-stroke advantage at the moment. And now the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Setting up around 130 yards.
Head on.
Oh, what do we have here? Still looking good. Oh my, it doesn't go down. And if you sink this, you
Couldn't
can
even land it on the
put a
green.
64 on the scorecard. And with that, we brought this round to an end. All right, we're out of here. You've managed to post an 8 under on your scorecard, so that's a good day's work. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time.
Low. Thanks for watching. Well played, transvestite pedophile. Better luck next time. I will be back for more support like this another day. Thank you.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. A champion will be crowned as we get ready to bring you all the final round coverage of the John Deere Classic. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, I'm excited about this day ahead. There's a rivalry brewing between our featured player and another one out on the course. But first, take us through the course.
It does, but I think the thing that the tour players love about it more than anything is the family environment and all the people that come out, and there's so many cool things to do. I mean, I have the big dig on Tuesday where players and wives and kids can go out there and just basically dig a big hole like we did with the tractor back in the day, right? And then just besides the 9th green, they putt into this hole, and it's just like, how much fun can you have? This is like the coolest thing of all time, and we haven't even got to the golf course yet. No, but the golf course, it's user-friendly, you know. There's going to be some tough stretches of holes out there, but, you know, they want players to go out there and have fun. They want to make birdies. That's why you see, you know, anywhere from 15 to you know, mid-20s under winning this tournament. It's one of those weeks that I think a lot of players look forward to, because it's got this relaxed environment element to it, all set up by the Deere Corporation. But the golf course, it's no pushover, but you can certainly get your digs into it.
Now to the first hole. And as I mentioned in the intro, there is a rivalry going on here. Henny, what's the inside word on what's been happening from your perspective?
Hey, Luke, there is quite the rivalry brewing, but this player, they're pretty good at tackling rivalries, a little bit like a boxer in the ring. I'm really looking forward to seeing what energy they're going to come out with today.
Thanks, Henny. That's good insight. That should certainly add a little extra spice to our coverage this week. That'll work there. Second shot here on the first.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
7 feet to the cup.
A really good look at birdie.
And now we have this player currently sharing top spot on the leaderboard with the legendary Tiger Woods. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Par 5, players will be looking for the opportunities to make 4 here, but if they're out of position, 6s come on you quickly.
That should find the cut stuff. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Will this stay on the cut stuff? Oh, he's going to be grateful with that one. That one could have been in a worse outcome than what it is. Ooh, that almost went down. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This for a birdie run.
And after that hole, our featured player leads, but Tiger Woods is stalking right behind them. Teeing off now on this par 3.
Par 3, 183 yards back up the hill. A blind tee shot, but a simple tee shot all in all.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And that should secure the par on this one. He sits in first position. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Wow, that was just striped. Sitting at 2 under. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Danger ahead. This could get into trouble.
Penny, what does his lie look like down there?
Just trickled off the fairway, but still in good shape.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
I tell you what, from the rough, nice.
Putting for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
That was wonderfully done. Sitting at -4.
This one is chewing fiber.
A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Hole 7, and it's a par 3.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Going with the 5-wood. This one might need to get down a little. This would be a great up and down. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Leading by 3 strokes now. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Attaboy, good shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. That was a beauty. This putt coming up is for birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. He's currently sitting in 1st place. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Sitting at -6. Currently in the lead. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch. And a par putt awaits him. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Beautiful swing there. He's setting up for his second shot. He might need this one to sit down a bit. And that shot looks like it's going to stay out of the first cut. What a relief. Sitting at 6 under. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
He's got this one for birdie.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Our featured player leads by 5 strokes as we head to the next hole. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
From around 140 yards here.
All right, clubbing up.
Ooh, just skimmed the hole, that one. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And he's done it. He's held it, and that means he extends his lead. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Oh, that was pure. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. One of the most interesting holes in all of golf, a short par 4.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. That was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. It's just about 3 feet away. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The finish at TPC Deere runners full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left hand side of the fairway.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey. This one is all over it.
Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And that'll ensure he remains in first place And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
Oh, good look at birdie here. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And now that finds him in first place. On the tee of the 17th, it's a par 5.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And he's down there. You got to read.
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
That's very well judged. Inside the range. This one's for birdie. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. If you want to win a TPC Deere run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
From around 170 yards here. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
He sinks his final putt, and with it, grabs the clubhouse lead. That's good playing, but here comes the rest of the field looking to finish up their round. That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.